Motor Corporation are proud to give Pakistan the first locally
operational setup, defined and rolled out our group purpose and values, and unveiled our strategy to move from a legacy car maker to a technological company with a total investment of 30 billion euros in electrification and software by 2025. In Middle East and Africa, Stellantis is established as the third automotive group and aiming for leadership, with a diverse and talented team of around 12,000 employees, a top-notch commercial setup, and a tailored industrial footprint. Within the region, Pakistan is a dynamic and growing market with a young population eager to embrace the new technological evolutions that the automotive industry is undergoing. Today, we are celebrating Pakistan's first locally produced European car, PEUGEOT 2008, with our partner, Lucky Motors. This partnership will guarantee our customers in Pakistan with state-of-the-art assembly facilities and a capillary distribution and service network. We are entering Pakistan with the commitment to always respond to our customers' mobility needs. Lucky Motors Corporation and its holding Yunus Brothers Group are one of the largest conglomerates in Pakistan, with a legacy spanning over 5 decades. I would like to take this occasion to thank Mr. Mohammad Ali Taba and Mr. Azif Rizvi for making this partnership possible, and I'm looking forward to a successful journey together in the country. Peugeot, with its major innovations and its myriad of successes, has written most of the finest pages of the automotive history, stimulating, rewarding driving, sleek design, safety, and uncompromising quality from the brand's pledge to its customer. The brand announced also the move to 100% electric by 2024 in Europe. Each model will be available with at least 100% electric version or one plug-in hybrid version. It will be the case for the 2008. Peugeot 2008 that you will discover today is the latest generation of the model and asserts itself with a powerful and distinctive style. Ultra-technological, it adopts the immersive Peugeot iCockpit 3D, equipment and driving aids at the level of the Peugeot best know-how. Today is only the first stepping stone to building our presence in Pakistan, and we look forward to expanding our offer and providing our customers in Pakistan with the best customer experience. And now for the grand unveiling, I will hand over to the team. Thank you and enjoy the evening.
Well, let me present to you the Peugeot brand and our ambitions with our partner, supported by our compact SUV Peugeot 2008. But most importantly, I want to underline that this launch is that of the first CKD-assembled European car in Pakistan. Well, with this CKD project, Peugeot and Lucky Motors are proud to support employment, localization, and local automotive industry in Pakistan. Peugeot is part of the Stellantis group, which is the fourth largest automotive manufacturer in the world. It is entering Pakistan to offer the best in terms of technology, features, and mobility solutions. Now, let me introduce Peugeot to you. Well, Peugeot is an inventive, high-end generalist brand. Our brand is a pioneer in the automotive industry, over 211 years of history. Our values are excellence, which means an uncompromising quality. Allure, which stands for sharp design, and emotion, which represents pleasure and instinctive driving experience. Innovation is in our DNA. Our technology serves pleasure and freedom. Our new logo, the lion, is the bridge between our history and our future. It embodies our brand promise to turn our customers' time into quality time. And this quality time commitment is a 360-degree experience for our customers, on the website, on board at Peugeot, and at retailers. So here are my ambitions for Peugeot in Pakistan. Well, as CEO of Peugeot, internationalization is my priority for the brand. We are already present in nearly 130 countries. The potential of the Pakistani market, estimated near to 225,000 units last year, is an opportunity, as well as the B and C segment SUV growth. The evolution of the Pakistani legislation towards electrification is in line with our strategy, the power of choice. The customers have the freedom to choose between ICE and electrified versions. Well, for this challenge, we will rely on our solid partner, Lucky Motors. Lucky Motors Corporation is the third automotive group in Pakistan, established under the umbrella of Yunus Brothers Group. Our partner brings the best mobility solutions for the people of Pakistan. Lucky Motors Corporation will assemble the Peugeot upper cars in Pakistan and is currently exploring the possibilities of distributing multiple models and variants by earlier next year. The SUV Peugeot 2008 will build the success of Peugeot in Pakistan. In the compact SUV segment, Peugeot 2008 stands apart with its distinctive design, its advanced technology and efficient powertrains. Its versatility will be suitable for Pakistani families. And the 2008 is a success story. It has been awarded by 24 international prizes, including the Red Dot Design Award. The attractive design of the 2008 enhances its perceived quality and value, and this is a key point for Pakistani customers. The iCockpit present on board amplifies the driving experience. This USP has already conquered 7 million customers worldwide. And finally, the efficient powertrain of the 2008 is adapted to the Pakistani market. It combines the PureTech 130 horsepower engine with the E86 automatic gearbox. Well, this is the first step for Peugeot in Pakistan. And in the short term, the E2008 could give the customers the freedom to choose between 100% electric and a thermic version, thanks to the multi-energy platform CMP. Well, with our partner, Lucky Motors, we are focusing on providing the Pakistani customers with quality time in terms of mobility and services. So, now enjoy the Peugeot launch in Pakistan and enjoy the SUV 2008.
Assalamu alaikum. Dealer principals, members of the press and the media, members of Lucky Motor management, all welcome to the unveiling ceremony of the Peugeot brand in Pakistan. Ladies and gentlemen, today we stand at the cusp of history. For the first time, Pakistan will be producing a CKD European vehicle in Pakistan. For the first time, 2 global international brands will be produced under one roof and on one production line and be sold by multi-brand dealers. Never has this happened in Pakistan before, and we are very proud that Lucky Motors is setting the trend for such new beginnings in Pakistan. I would like to thank the YB Group, the chairman of Lucky Motors, Mr. Muhammad Ali Tabba, and the board of directors for having the confidence in the Lucky Motors management to begin on this new venture and to allow us to realize our dream. I would also like to thank Mr. Samir Shirfan, COO of Stellantis North America and Middle East Group, for his relentless efforts, strong commitment, and encouragement from Peugeot to enable this project to happen. Our journey began in 2020 with a cold call to the Peugeot office in Paris. And I would like to thank Jean-Christophe Coimard, who was our first contact there and who believed in our vision. And that is from where the story began in 2020. Finally, I would like to thank Carlos Tavares, the CEO of the Stellantis brand, who I know for sure encouraged and urged his team to go to Pakistan, where 220 million people form this great country, and where, with its current low motorization ratio of only 15 cars per 1,000 vehicles, stands on the threshold of becoming a country, maybe in 10 years, which would be producing 1 million cars a year. Peugeot has acknowledged this potential, and Peugeot is here in Pakistan acknowledging this huge potential. Lucky Motor Corporation came into being as a result of the government new entrant policy announced by the Auto Development Program 2016-21, where concessions were provided to any entrepreneur who wishes to come into the country with a new brand and with a new product. The Yunus Brothers Group capitalized on this incentive provided by the government and formed this company. The result of this policy has been the formation of 10 new entering companies having 11 brands and 25 new models in Pakistan. A very successful policy by the government of Pakistan. As a result of this, the main gainers have been the consumers of Pakistan, who today have 25 new models to select from, in addition to all the old models available with the previous OEMs. New SUV segments have opened up, and they cater to all the wide choice for people. So far, most of the brands in Pakistan were from Japan, Korea, and China. This is what opened the avenue for Lucky Motors to explore elsewhere. Today, Lucky Motors is humbled by the fact that in the short duration of 2.5 years, we have successfully launched 4 Kia models in Pakistan and now the Peugeot model. Established 37 dealerships across the country and invested in localization by having our in-house manufacturing plant for seats, wiring harness, air con, audio-video devices, and injection molding. Lucky Motors has created segments that hitherto were not available in Pakistan. With the launch of our first SUV, a totally new segment opened up, and this segment is the most successful segment in the country today, where almost all other vehicle makers are entering. In addition to auto manufacturing, you may be aware that Lucky Motors has also recently signed with Samsung to manufacture and assemble Samsung mobile phones in Pakistan. So Lucky Motors' horizon and Lucky Motors' vision goes far beyond just being constrained in either manufacturing or in either brands. The Peugeot brand, you've just heard, is the oldest continuous brand associated with car manufacturing, starting in the year 1810 with a foundry and making steel products. Today, this family-owned business is a recognized name globally. The Peugeot brand is not unfamiliar in Pakistan. Peugeot cars have been imported in Pakistan previously, and their durability and driving is still remembered by many people very fondly. Today, standalone, the Peugeot brand is the 9th largest brand in the world, and in the recent merger with the Fiat Chrysler Automobile Group, forming Stellantis, has become the 4th largest car group in the world. And we are very fortunate to be partnering with the 4th and the 5th largest car brands in the world, being the Stellantis Group and the Hyundai Motor Group and the Kia Motor Group. 1 year, one is 4th, 1 year, the other is 4th. So either way, we are associated with the 4th largest group in the world. The Peugeot 2008 is the newest generation, the 2nd generation of Peugeot cars. It's a 1200cc turbo and boasts 130 horsepower with 250 Newton meters of torque. To many, it does not make sense that a 1200cc car is priced along with 1800cc and 2000cc cars. I would just like to take a minute and go into this a little further. The Pakistani public for years and years has been habituated to classifying cars in terms of cc, and 1200cc seems small. Well, let me tell you that cc is not a measure of car performance. cc is only a measurement of the bore of a cylinder, and it is not directly proportional to power. People have to set and change their mindset, and you gentlemen of the press and our dealers have to play a very important part. Our 1200cc turbo Peugeot produces the same horsepower as an 1800cc sedan. 130 horsepower and 135 horsepower is produced by 1800cc sedans. The Peugeot 2008 produces 250 Newton meter of torque compared to 170 Newton meters by an 1800cc sedan. On the flip side, our 1200cc turbo Peugeot, producing the same power as an 1800cc vehicle, gives 15 to 16 kilometers a liter, whereas an 1800cc car gives 10 kilometers per liter. This is the strength of the Peugeot 1200cc engine. Power of an 1800cc vehicle, fuel consumption of a 1200cc vehicle. I hope that has made some sense to the people in the audience, and from now on people can start thinking and talking in terms of horsepower and torque and not of engine capacity in terms of cc. The addition of the Peugeot 2008 has increased our own employment, has created additional employment in terms of our new dealers and in the vending industry. We are very happy with that. The future, ladies and gentlemen, is for clean fuels. The eventual direction that cars will take will be hydrogen cell fuels where there is no emission produced. But in the meantime, electric vehicles are going to bridge that gap. Peugeot has a full array of electric vehicles, and today 15% of all Stellantis cars are electric, and by the year 2025, this will increase to 70%, and by 2030, many brands of the Stellantis group will no longer be producing fuel vehicles. So to us is available not only Peugeot, but all the 15 brands of Stellantis, which include global brands such as Jeep, Chrysler, Dodge, Maserati, Alfa Romeo, etc., etc. The list goes on and on. I would like to thank, in the end, our dealer fraternity, who has shown their confidence and has partnered with us to launch and go with the Peugeot brand. This is an unconventional brand, and while the whole world in Pakistan automobile industry has been focused on Japanese, Korean, and Chinese brands, the first European brand required confidence, and thank you to our dealer principals, our dealer fraternity that has shown that confidence and agreed to partner with us and move forward with us. I would like to thank Linda Jackson, the CEO of the Peugeot brand, Thomas and Olivier, who have been associated with this brand and with this project from the very beginning, as well as Emmanuel and Lionel. And I would be remiss at this stage not to mention our own team. And I would like to particularly thank Yasir Sattar for having led the Peugeot brand for all during our preparation period. And three people that stand out, that have stuck and that have had great confidence in the brand are firstly Yamin Yasin, who from the very first day owned this brand, moved with it, ran with it, was frustrated with it, was disappointed with it, but stayed with it and believed in it. Ibad did a great job on the technical side. He did more than what was expected with very little physical presence and support of the technical team from Peugeot. And finally, Mubashir, who joined the Peugeot brand in May of last year, and in 8 months or less, magically put up 8 dealerships, produced TV and DVCs, and has launched the brand. So ladies and gentlemen, I would like all of you to kindly put your hands together for the Peugeot, our dealers, and our internal team. Thank you all very much, and thank you for being here today with us.
Without Allah's countless and special blessings, what we have achieved so far as a company would not have been possible. This is our belief, right? Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Today is an important day for all of us at Lucky Motor Corporation as we are gathered here to celebrate the launch of Pakistan's first locally produced European car under Automotive Development Policy 2016-2021. Peugeot 2008 is the product that we have launched, and it has been introduced in 1.2-liter turbo engine with 2 variants, Active and Allure. Peugeot is a renowned European brand and is part of the Stellantis group, which is world's 4th largest automobile group. This product is aimed at attracting the young generation of Pakistan, the people who want to be look different and who want to be look unique. They are the target customers of this product. And I'm very confident that the kind of styling it has, the kind of features it offers, the quality it has, and the price positioning at which we have launched this, it is going to be a great success, inshallah. The price positioning of Active is 5.25 million rupees, whereas that of Allure is 5.85 million rupees. It is just the beginning. We will inshallah be launching other exciting products in very near future under the umbrella of Stellantis. Lucky Motor Corporation, which is part of Pakistan's largest and fastest growing business group, which is Yunus Brothers Group, is contributing to the economic activity of Pakistan in a massive way. It has different brands like Kia, Peugeot, Samsung as we speak, and the kind of products that it's offering to the consumer, it takes care of almost every class of the customers of Pakistan. It has created an environment of competition in the Pakistan automobile sector. It has offered products in the segments which were never tapped before by any other OEM in Pakistan market. I would like to thank the government of Pakistan for introducing an attractive automobile development policy 2016-2021, which gave us an opportunity to introduce ourselves as a new entrant in the automobile sector of Pakistan. I would like to thank Yunus Brothers Group for putting in money in this project, believing in the team, and supporting the project. I would like to thank Stellantis Group for choosing Pakistan as an important market for their business and choosing Lucky Motor and YBG as a partner to collaborate with. I would like to thank our channel network, our dealer network, our bankers, our suppliers, contractors, service providers, each and every one who supported us in this journey throughout. Especially, I would like to thank the people, our people, who produce this beautiful car that you will see very shortly, which would not have been possible without their blood, sweat, and tears. I would like to thank each and every one, no matter what form and fashion they were able to contribute to this project. They actually did a phenomenal job. And finally, our customers. Without our customers, we would not exist here today. Our customers who believed in our product, who have faith and confidence in our product and all our initiatives. Thank you very much.
So I'd like to thank all our honored guests for coming and being part of this historic event. When it comes to Yunus Brothers Group, we're one of the largest business groups in Pakistan, and there is one reason which has driven this change and led to the peaks that we've been able to reach. And the reason for that is the mentality that we have, and that is a risk-taking mentality. We're always willing to push boundaries. We could have been very, comfortable in a plant with one brand, making those same, having launched one brand very successfully, keep continuing with that one brand. But we wanted to see what is next. We wanted to see how to take this further, how to improve our strategic position in the automotive industry. And in came Stellantis. So Stellantis is a company which was formed in 2021. It was formed with the merger of two automotive giants, which were Fiat Chrysler Group and PSA Group. So Fiat Chrysler Group is a group that has both American and European brands, and PSA Group is a group that has primarily European brands, but with them together, they offer global brands to us. So the brand that we are introducing in Pakistan is Peugeot, but there are a lot of, brands that have potential for Pakistan in the future as well. A lot of these brands that Stellantis offer are mass market, instance being Jeep, Fiat. In America and in Europe, they've been there for countless years and have unparalleled success in those markets. But also, Stellantis offers niche products that are very exciting, very sporty, one being Maserati, another being Alfa Romeo. Alfa Romeo has always been part of Formula One and has a history in the sport as well. So it's really uplifting for us to be in this sort of a partnership with Stellantis. Coming to Peugeot, Peugeot is, as mentioned earlier, is this world's second oldest car manufacturer, being second to only Mercedes-Benz. But it is, like Asif Rizvi mentioned earlier, it is the oldest car brand. So when they started with industrial products, with the coffee grinders, but eventually, in the late 1800s, they came to cars. They have a presence in almost 160 countries, 10,000 dealerships, and they offer complete mobility solutions. They offer scooters, they offer bicycles in other markets, obviously, but primary is still automotive and vehicles, right? And they've won countless awards over the years and are always in the top 3 or 4 brands in the world, and in Europe, generally in the top 2 or 3. This is a little brief history of Peugeot. So in 1947 is when that iconic lion was part of their logo and has maintained to this day. It's gone through a little transitions and a little changes over the years, been a little modernized, but that core identity is there. After-sales service is something that, we feel that we were able to cement our success at Lucky Motor Corporation Pakistan by offering one of the best aftermarket care in our market. So when we came in, 4 years, 100,000 kilometers warranty was unheard of. We pushed that limit, we offered this, and then eventually the competition crept up. And with this car, we're going to offer the same 4 years, 100,000 warranty. But in tradition of pushing things forward, keep taking things one step further, when it comes to free service offering, the general market norm is 2 free services. But for the first time in Pakistan, for a CQT product, we will be offering 3 free services to our customers. In addition to this, the current service interval that we are all used to is 5,000 kilometers every 3 months. But this being a European product with a very robust engine, using European technology for its engine motor oil, we have been able to extend that periodic maintenance period from 5,000 to 10,000 kilometers every 6 months. And this is the first time this is being done for a CQD product in Pakistan. So if I can sum up what is Peugeot, what will we be offering to customers, and the first thing is quality. We have done quality very well with our Kia products, but the level that we have taken our Peugeot vehicles is one step further. Linda Jackson and Samir both touched on how quality has led them to reinvent the brand in Europe and make it one of the fastest selling brands and products in Europe. This was one of the most toughest projects that our team had to encounter on. The level of defects per car before even achieving SOP was so minute that whereas it would take us 3 months in a Kia product to achieve SOP, it took us 6 months because the quality standards was so much higher. And I'm hopeful that our customers will be able to appreciate this build quality and the experience that we're going to offer with our next level of handling, next level of engine feedback and performance, and as an overall product and as a luxurious product as well for our market. We hope that the customer will accept this car based on these factors. Coming to our network, it's very easy to design things on paper, but it's never easy to replicate that in real life. As you can see in our presentation, how close we've able to bring our design render to our actual showroom, in Gujranwala, which is Greenfields. having a little trouble, but I'll go on. So when it comes to our network, we have 8 dealerships to start off in 6 cities. So we have 2 dealerships in Karachi, which will be Makkah Motors, which is on Rashid Minhas Road, and we have Kia Clifton, which will be right next to Ocean Mall at Do Talwar. Then coming to Lahore, we have Kia Sama, which is on Main Jail Road, and we have Kia Defense, which is in Defense Phase 5. And this is going back to our concept of multi-brand dealerships. This is what the future holds for us in Pakistan, with many more brands coming in over years. This is what dealers will look like in the future. Again, we have Peugeot Greenfields in Gujranwala. We have Peugeot Sports City in Sialkot. We have Peugeot Textile City in Faisalabad. And we have Peugeot Expressway, which will cater to both Islamabad and to Rawalpindi. That's it for my presentation, so thank you everyone, and I will hand it over to the marketing team to give us our product briefing.
Ladies and gentlemen, for gracing us on this occasion. So, as Yashir mentioned, that Peugeot is one of the oldest car brands in the world. And just to start off with my presentation, I'll give you a brief before we unveil the product itself, a briefing on the product, what it stands for, and what all-power pack product we have. So before we go on to the local lineup, I would just like to touch upon what globally Peugeot is doing. So Peugeot has a global lineup, so you can see they have both ICE as well as electric vehicles available in their range. So starting off with 2008, which we have locally launched. It has also an electric version available. Then you have B segments and C segment SUVs. We have Rifters, which is obviously another mode of transport for commercial, as well as, if you can see, Landtrack, which is equivalent to that of an Hilux. So the future is just starting off with this product, and we hope to work and bring in many exciting new products for the Pakistani audience. That is what our aim is right now. Just moving forward, I would like to touch upon briefly on the product. So obviously, it's an exalting SUV. So it has won many awards, as Yasir mentioned in his presentation. So obviously, it's the car of the year for 2021 for South Africa, most recently. Best SUV of the year 2021 in Ukraine, it was named that as well. And imported SUV in Taiwan because it was as a CBU unit. When you talk about the product itself, as Asif Sahab reiterated in his presentation, that no time has gone where people start associating power with CCs. So obviously it has a 1.2 turbo engine, and obviously the transmission is 6-speed automatic. It has 130 horsepower, and obviously it produces 230 Newton-meter torque, which is very powerful in itself. And it combined with this power, it is equivalent to that of a 1.8-liter any sedan available in the local market. When it comes to the dimensions, so it has the longest wheelbase in its category, which is the B segment SUV. So its wheelbase is 2605 millimeters. When you talk about the length itself, it's 4300 millimeters. The width is 1770 millimeters, and the height of the vehicle is 1550 millimeters to be precise. When you talk about the exterior, obviously it has a sharp design. The 3-claw LED headlamps and signature DRLs are the key feature for this car that stands out in this segment. It has full on LED headlamps along with auto adjustment lights. The active variant comes in with the eco LEDs. When you talk about the exterior, it has the rear LED tail lights along with obviously high mount stop lamp. When you talk about the front grille, it has obviously it's chromed for allure, and it's obviously matte black in the active variant. When you talk about the alloys, it has beautiful diamond cut 17-inch alloy wheels. Talking again a bit about the exteriors, it has black chrome door handles, and obviously the design, it has very sharp aerodynamics. The interior is obviously next to one that is being offered in the market. It has the signature 3D cockpit, which no other car is offering in its segment right now. It has a 7-inch infotainment cluster available, Apple and Android supportive CarPlay, piano toggle switches. Those are obviously the shortcut keys as well for the car. smart entry and push start system in both vehicles, as well as ambient lighting is available in the door trims for the LEO variant. When you talk about the interior itself, the panoramic, CELO panoramic roof is available in the LEO variant. Active variant is the one which comes in with the hard top. It has fabric is obviously with leather with grey stitching in the LEO variant, and the base variant, which is active, comes in with fabric seats. The boot space is sufficient enough. It is 434 liters of boot space, which is in its segment one of the biggest that we have. And obviously, if rear seats are folded, so the boot space obviously goes up to 1467 liters to be precise. This comes with 6 SRS airbags. Obviously, we have not compromised on quality. That's what we stand for. And obviously, 6 airbags in the top variant and 4 airbags in the active variant available. Obviously, we have intermittent wipers with raised sensors. That's what's available. Obviously, it comes in, this is the B segment SUV, which comes in with a lot of safety features. Obviously, the blind spot detection, the lane assist feature, and obviously the front sensors are available in the LEO variant, whereas rear sensors are available in the active variant. There is also a tire pressure monitoring system that's available in the car, and electronic stability control. So its traction based on, depending on the Pakistani roads, is very good. So I would like to now just share with you our little effort. You saw the DVC. This is a TVC we made. I would also like to thank all our partners, our digital partners, Grey Density, our obviously creative partners, Soho, Square, and Ogilvy for bringing in and putting in the effort in a very short span of time. So thank you, and I'll show you the video next. Thank you.